Welcome to my YouTube channel. Tonight I'm just going to be showing you some stuff that I bought for my nephew and a few things, and just have a talk with you guys. I normally do talking with you guys on Thursdays, but I thought I'll do it tonight instead. But tomorrow night will be the makeup show, how I show you what I put on my face for whenever. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do tonight. I do have some new foundation, which you'll see for my show tomorrow night, which I was going to show you guys, but I thought I'll show you tomorrow night. So anyway, so there, let's get along with the show. Okay, so I have got the kangaroo that everyone's been waiting for to see if it's been hatched, and it is out of its egg now. I left it in some water last night to see, because it was all oozy and gooey and blah. But I don't know if the skin is off the kanga yet, but it is. So it's a bit deformed, and so if you can tell, it's got one chubby leg and it's got one slight thin leg. I don't know how that happened. I obeyed the rules, as it said, leave it in the water until it hatches. It takes 48 hours, and it finally hatched last night. The egg was actually stuck on the feet area, and the kangaroo wanted to come out. So I took the egg off its feet area underneath. I don't know if you were supposed to do that, but I did that because I wanted to come out. So there's the kangaroo from the little egg that I showed you guys. He hasn't got a joey in there. I thought he would, but he doesn't. But that's the little guy. So yeah. So they're really cool. And I'm going to buy another one, but a different one. And I'll let you guys know when it hatches, and I'll show you the egg and everything. I haven't bought an egg yet, but I will. So that's done. I'm just going to grab a paper towel for that so the water doesn't go everywhere. Oh, show crap. Back soon. Okay. Okay, done. So the next thing I wanted to show you guys is some presents I bought for my nephew. So I went to Kmart, and as I said, it's his birthday next month. So I bought him a birthday present, and I bought him a Christmas present so far, which I'm going to be buying him some more. They had a sale in Kmart, and my little nephew is only turning 1 in October next month. So he's still a little boy. He's like not toddler yet. And because he's only turning 1, I thought this would be a good gift for him. I was going to give it to him for Christmas, but I thought I might give it to him for his birthday. I don't know if I'm going to give it to him for his birthday yet, but thinking about it. As I said, I've still got to buy him some few presents for his birthday, so I've still got a while, but I've still got to get cracking onto it. So yeah. So this is a giggly bumblebee. It rolls, and it's a bright star. So yeah. I don't know how it works. I think you pull it, and then okay, so you shake me for the sounds, and you pull the tab. Okay, so it shakes and it giggles and makes noises. And I thought it was so cute for a little boy, so I got him that. The next thing I bought him is a book. Now, my sister reads books to her son, especially little Alexander. So I bought him a book, and this is a really cool book. It's called The Lots of Fun with Words, and it's got like 3 mice at a table. They're eating, I think, tea and scones and sandwiches and coffee. So cute. So they're having a tea party, which you can tell. And me and my husband fell in love with this book. We thought it was so cute. As I said, it's got like a little bathtub, a sink, a place where you can put your towels, the little mice, as I said, a basket for your clothes. It's just so cute, and how it says bath and then duck, and it's got like writing down the bottom, so it's just really cute. Then over here, it's got like a car, and then it's got a house. So it says what it is. And then there's more mice, and then there's the words down the bottom. So it teaches the little one what they are all about. Which I'm going to think about buying some more for him. So it says cake, and then it says plate. So there's the cake and there's the plate. So it tells them what's going on there. And as I said, there's writing there, so to read. So, yeah. And then over here it says garden and then flowers. So there's the garden and the flowers. I think just really cute. I just felt in love with it. I thought, I'm going to get it. So there, his 2 presents so far, which I'm going to buy him some more, as I said. And when I do, I will definitely show you guys. I went to a shop today at Bingley. And they are selling dragon balloon balls. So they're selling them for $6, which that's really cool. And you get this little thing, and apparently you have to stick it in its bum for some reason. I don't know why. So, there we go. Okay, so I now blow it. Okay. Okay, and then you take it out so it doesn't deflate. And it's a balloon animal with a dragon. I think it's a dragon. No, it looks like a dragon lizard. So it's a lizard with the wings, the dinosaur one. The ones you can get is the Triceratops, the big dinosaur, whatever they're called, the Jurassic Park dinosaurs, Jaws, I think, the T-Rex, I think. Yes, they've got all those animals, and I just think it's a cute thing for kids. I might give it to my nephew, I don't know yet. Or I might just have some fun with it until I give it to him. Yeah, so they're really cool for kids. So I think that's all I did today. Oh, and then I went to another shop in that area, and I bought myself some party invitations. As I said, it's my birthday in November, so I'm having my party here. I'm having a jury party, and then I think I'm having a party with my family. So I like giving invitations to my family members, and I'm going to try and invite 2 of my friends. And I just think they're just so cool, and then you know who's coming to your party, so I thought they were cool. And they were only $2. So, and then when you open the booklet, you're invited to a party for at date, time, RSVP, and then it's got a little cute hello, which I think they're really cute, because last year I got these ones with birthday balloons, which I'll show you in a minute, and I think this will be more for this year. And we can hear some sticky tape going on. My husband's wrapping my birthday presents for November, which I'm not allowed to go in there at the moment until he finishes wrapping them up. So, yeah. I bought some green wrapping paper for his present. Green is Christmas, so I'm thinking to give it to him for a Christmas present or for a birthday, so I'm going to pick between those 2. So I got green for Christmas. And then I got this one for birthday present, and it's got all the animals of the zoo, and I thought it was really good wrapping paper, especially for a little boy. So I got those 2, and they were only 50 cents each. So yeah, plus I got another 2 more, which my husband's using to wrap my presents. And that's all I've done today. I did buy some stuff for Halloween. Me and my husband's doing a thing for Halloween this year. So I can't show you what I bought. Plus I'm buying 2 costumes, and I'm buying 2 more things with it as well, which I can't show you. You'll see it when the challenge happens. It's for one of my challenges I'm doing for Halloween. So yeah, so we're going to be all dressed up. It's going to be a lot of fun. I want to show you, but I can't because it's a surprise. So that's what's happening for October. And another sorry, another thing is I am crook with the flu, which that really sucks. I've got like blocked nose. Losing my voice. It's just been really, really bad. And I'm thinking I should get some. I've got some soothers. I'm taking soothers. I'm looking after myself, but I just don't like having the flu because the flu takes like 2 weeks with me because my immune system is not as good as others. So it's just gonna take me a while to get better, fortunately. And today I went to the shopping centre, and we went to the shopping centre not far where I live, which I can't tell you where I live, but we went there, we had lunch, and then my husband went and saw the doctor. So we did that. Then after that we went to another shopping centre called Bingley. We went to Bingley. We did some shopping at Bingley. So we did that. So I went shopping in Bingley. And then I went and bought the wrapping paper and the invitations and all that. My husband was looking around at some stores and stuff. So he went his own way and looked around, and I went my own way and looked around. We're just getting some ideas about everything. And then we met each other back at the car, and then we went home, which I'm home now, and I just cleaned the guinea pig cages. I really want to show you a guinea pig cage soon, which I'm going to show you on this channel. So I just cleaned the guinea pig cages. We just fed my cat Mia. As I said, my husband is making so much noise in the spare room wrapping presents with sticky tape and wrapping paper. And he won't let me in there. So, well, it's a surprise till my birthday. So that's what's happening. And I'm cooking dinner tonight. Don't know what I'm cooking yet, but I'm cooking something. I am going to start doing some cooking shows, but I'm sick at the moment, so it's really hard for me to talk to you guys as well as cooking because I'm just not well, and I'm just doing something quick and simple tonight. I'm just making a microwave meal. I know microwave meals are not good for you and stuff, but I'm just too crook to cook. Last night I made frankfurts with onion. So I cooked the frankfurts which I'm going to do a show with that another time. I cooked the frankfurts and I cut some onion. My husband helped me. And we cooked it in the cooker, the frying pan thing, and added a little bit of oil. And then we had some wraps with some avocado, some brie. Well, that was me, avocado and brie. I love that cheese. And my husband had avocado and his smoked barbecue cheese. And then we had the sausages on top with the onion. And then he had some sauce and I didn't. And then we had 2 glasses of Coke Zero. And that was our dinner last night. It was really nice. And then tonight we are just having a simple fried rice. Apparently you can buy these, which I'm going to show you in a minute. Which I'll show you now. It won't be a sec. Alright. Now, that was my husband. So I bought these fried rices. They go in the microwave for 40 seconds. So I'm just going to make that tonight with some vegetables, something quick and simple. And then I'm going to add some sausage, Frankfurt sausage that I used last night. I've got some more, so I'm going to cook that tonight. I'm just going to have that. The Frankfurts I'm talking about, you add water into them, and then you put them in the microwave, or you can just cook them in the microwave, or you can cook them on the frying pan, but I'm just going to cook them in the microwave and add them into the fried rice with some veggies. So that's dinner tonight. Another thing is I wanted to show you the new guinea pig cage I bought, and I've grabbed the little fella. He's in his home already. And this is little Teddy, his cage. I might grab him first out of there. So this is little Teddy's cage. Oh, there he is. You can see him. Just have to pull that back a bit. There you go. Okay, so this is Teddy's cage I bought. It was $10, but I bought it for $20. I don't know. Sorry, it was sorry, not $20, $10. It was $39, and we looked online and I bought this for $20, so that's what I did. I bought him a water bottle, which I bought from the shop today for $2.50. That water bottle right there, it was $2.50, and the water actually comes down into the thing down the bottom, which me and my husband really loves. It's going to help him drink water because he spills it everywhere, and it's easy to carry him and take him out, isn't it, Teddy? And he's just eating his dinner. So that's my little Teddy's cage. I'm going to get him out in a minute, if he lets me. Can I get you out, Teddy? Teddy, can Mum get you out? Mum, get you out. Come on. Come on. Viewers want to see you, Ted. Shoot. Come on. Hey, 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 hey. Whoa, 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 whoa. No scratch, no scratch, no scratch. Go and say hi to the viewers. Oh, you got banana on you. Teddy bear. Goodness. Okay, so this is little Teddy. If you've seen him in one of my other shows, he is in so many shows. Auntie Ted, what's wrong? You want to know what that noise is? That is Daddy wrapping presents for Mummy. Yeah, so he's not one yet. He's one next year, isn't you, Ted? Yeah, he's talking. So he's one next year. So I'm going to do a little birthday party for him. We don't know what he wants yet. Still got to get his Chrissy presents, don't I, Ted? So far we've bought him the little house. And we're going to buy him some other little things because he's such a cutie. He was actually $80. Maybe because of his breed. I don't know what it is. But my husband thinks it's because of that. That's why he cost quite a bit more than Sylvie. Sylvie was only $35 and Teddy was $80. But we fell in love with him, so we bought him, of course. So he... Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, alright. Alright. Hey, too much noise, isn't it? Too much noise. Yeah. Teddy's doesn't like too much noise. His dad's making a lot of noise. Honey, you're making a lot of noise with that sticky tape.
Sorry.
It's alright. Anyway, so yeah. So I'm just gonna put Teddy back in if he lets me. You wanna go back in your house? Honey, can you come and grab Teddy? And put him back in his cage?
Oh, broken leg. Oh, it's gonna fall.
I'm serving. I'm filming. I'll take him. Say hi to everyone, honey. No. He needs his feet cleaned. He walked into some banana skin.
He walked into some banana skin.
Oh.
He walked into the banana skin.
Oh, yeah. Can you fix the water bottle? It's gone on the floor. Sorry. Teddy won't run out, hon. So, yeah. Just my husband's just taking Teddy back into the area where he goes and has some fun with the others.
Ah, Santa Maria.
Honey, you're silly. You got to fix that properly now.
Ow.
No! What are you doing?
Beautiful.
Okay. So you're leaving him here?
Yeah. Oh, my leg. Falling.
Honey?
Hold on.
Shh. Please? Just having a drink. Okay. Now, sorry about that, guys. That was my husband. If everyone's met him on my channel, he's a funny man. So, I just want to tell you guys that I'm still doing a challenge. I don't know what challenge yet, as I do challenges every Friday. So that's still happening. Honey, can you do a favour, shut my door? You're making so much noise to my viewers. No, I don't care. Wait a minute, guys. Takes a lot of time. Anyway, so now, as I said, that I still do challenges, as I said, every Friday, which I haven't sorted out my challenge yet, which I've got time to do, so I'm going to sort it out tonight or tomorrow. You guys are loving my challenges, so I'm going to keep doing them every Friday. And you guys are liking my shout out, so thank you very much for all that support. You guys want me to start vlogging again, which I'm going to. As I said, I'm still sick with the flu. And when I get better, I'm going to start vlogging again. Don't you worry. I might be vlogging this weekend, hopefully, but I'm not going to make a promise just in case I don't. I do want to do some singing and I do want to do some dancing again, but I can't really sing at the moment because my voice box is just all sore, so I can't sing. I can dance as much as I like, so I might be doing a dancing show tomorrow night. I don't know yet. So yeah. Plus I'm doing a makeup show tomorrow night as well. I forgot that. So yeah. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is thank you very much for all the support, all the sweet comments. I've just been liking it, and thank you very much. Guys, you rock, really do. And you know, thank you, really. As I said, I love doing YouTube for you guys. It's just been a blessing, and just helped me through so much things that's happened this year. Don't like mentioning it, but as my Nens has passed away this year, things like that hit me rock bottom, and since I've started YouTube, it's just helped me a great deal this year, and I'm just so happy to have you guys just watching my shows and hearing me talk. I'm really happy, and thank you very much. For the bottom of my heart, thank you. I'm still looking for Christmas card giveaways. I really would like to send some Christmas card to you guys. If you would like one, as I said, just put some sweet comments on my shows, some thumbs up, and you'll get a Christmas card on your way. But most of all, I like sweet comments. So if I get a lot of sweet comments from the same person, I will pick that person to get a Christmas card from me. Still waiting for the other girl. She hasn't got back to me yet. Mazira. She hasn't got back to me yet. But hopefully she will. She's one of the winners that has won a Christmas card off me. So Mazira, if you're watching, you have won a Christmas card off me. So if you would like me to send you the Christmas card in December, all I need is your PO box address, and I can send that to you. You don't have to send it to me on my YouTube channel. You can find me on Snapchat, add me on Facebook, I am there, or write a message into my Twitter account and I will get back to you. So yeah. So as I said, I love doing Christmas cards. I do a lot of cards on my art shows. If you watched one of my art shows that was on last night, which it would be up now. It was about Halloween as well, Halloween cards as well as posters. As I said, I love doing art shows. Art is just the best thing that I used to love when I was at school. Art, it was so much fun, but I did have an accident in art. I was sitting on a high chair. I don't know if you remember this. I don't know if I've talked about it, but anyway, I was sitting on a high chair. I was sitting with my girlfriend, and I looked backwards, and I slipped, and the high chair is like really high, and the chair slipped underneath my legs, and I fell backwards onto my back, and the teachers ran around to see what was going on. I didn't wake up for a while because I was a bit unconscious because I hit my head as well on the concrete, it was like a concrete floor actually. There was no carpet, so it just went smash. They thought I cut my head open, but I didn't, thank God. So I had to get into a wheelchair. So my girlfriend and my teacher had to pick me up off the ground. Apparently, you shouldn't be picking up people off the ground, but they checked me to make sure I was okay. So they picked me up off the ground. They popped me in the wheelchair. They took me to sick bay. When I got driven in the wheelchair to sick bay, there was people up the top coming out of their classrooms because the bell was about to ring to go home, and they all came out of the classrooms and they were all cheering by clapping their hands. Who is that in the wheelchair? Oh my goodness, things like that. People walked to me and I was like out of it because of the fall. And I just said, I'm just in pain. And I was crying a lot because I was in so much pain. They thought I had whiplash, which I didn't, thank God. But I had to get straight to sick bay and I had to sit on a comfortable bed, which they put me on the bed that the bed head rises up. So I sat on that for a while until my parents came to pick me up from the sick bay. My dad was upset hearing what happened, and so was my teacher, Mr. Ross. Mr. Ross was a fantastic teacher. He just helped me so much. With my literacy and numeracy and everything, I'm just really grateful to have him as my teacher. And he checked my spine and to make sure that everything's okay and make sure that I'm not, as I said, hurt my back. So make sure that I wasn't whiplashed. And then they said, you're all right to go home. You have some pain, so take some Panadol Rapid, which my mum and dad had to buy me some tablets that dissolves in water because I can't swallow because of my cleft palate, because when I was born I had to have a cleft palate surgery, so I can't swallow tablets, but I can swallow food. It's pretty weird. So I had to have some Panadine Max Ford or something for strong relief pain, because I had a lot of pain on my lower back as well near my head. They checked my head to make sure that I didn't cut my head open, because as I said, it went bang like that really hard on the concrete, and I was fine afterwards, so thank God for that. So that's my story of when I was in art. As I said, I love doing art, but that accident really scared me from a 4 to a 10. I wasn't even thinking about doing art next semester, but I started to think about, oh, wait a minute, I should do art again. So I did art again. I think this accident happened when I was in year 9. I really can't remember, or was it year 10 before I finished school? But I can't remember. I finished high school in year 10 because I had too many problems with people upsetting me and bullying me at school, like calling me Four Eyes, Train Tracks, Metal Mouth, things like that, anorexic because I was very skinny, just silly things that people used to call me. Because I had braces, they used to call me all those names. So since then, I don't let people pick on me anymore. I'm more stronger than I used to be. I used to go home and cry to my parents, and I said to my mum and dad, I really just want to finish year 10, because the friends that I've got, like the people that I've met, they're nasty to me. My friends are nice, but the people that I've met, they're nasty to me, and I can't cope being at school. People say school is so fun, it's a lot of fun, you enjoy your school years, and you enjoy your school years, don't get me wrong, but sometimes when you're at school, people do bully you. Doesn't matter if you're big, doesn't matter if you're thin, doesn't matter if you have glasses, it doesn't matter if you have, braces. It doesn't matter if you're paraplegic, which you live on wheelchairs. Doesn't matter anything. People pick on you. And it's just not right and not fair. Not fair at all. And that happened to me in year 8, year 7, year 6, year 9, and then year 10. Always happened to me. Even in kindy, I used to get picked on. It was really weird. I remember, I'll tell you a story. I remember that I had a boyfriend in Burleigh Heads. Yes, I went to Burleigh Heads School. I had a boyfriend in Burleigh Heads School, and I thought he was my boyfriend. He didn't know that we were boyfriend and girlfriend, but he kept asking me out and stuff, so I thought, oh, okay, we're boyfriend and girlfriend. So I bought him for his birthday a big block of chocolate, which they had for the new Olympics. I don't know what Olympics it was. I can't remember that far back. It was a long, long time ago, really long time ago. And it was a big block of chocolate. I bought him, as well as I made him I bought him a card. And I walked on the oval where the basketball courts is. And I was walking with that, as well as some flowers. And everybody laughed at me. People were cheering, laughing at me. And I'm like, oh, this is so embarrassing. And I was so nervous and everything. My friends were like, yeah, it's all right, you can do it. So I'm like, okay. So I went on the oval. I gave him the chocolates, the card, the flowers. And then I walked backwards. Not backwards, but I walked away from the court, the field. And Michael Baker said to me, thank you very much. And I said, no, it's okay, happy birthday. And then people cheering, going, give him a kiss. I'm like, no, it's embarrassing. Because I was only young, so I didn't know, you know. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to give him a kiss. And I went back to my friends, and they were all like up the top. And in their classrooms, and they said to me, so how did it go? And I said, oh, it went all right, but people were being, mean to me, saying give him a kiss, kiss him on the lips, and give him a hug. I gave him a hug. I didn't kiss him on the lips. So, but as I said, we thought we were boyfriend and girlfriend, but apparently we weren't, we're just friends. And me buying some chocolates for a boy that we were just friends, I think it was weird towards my friends. But I don't know, I'm just a nice person, I guess. He was a very nice boy. He was a very nice person. He had a sweet heart. He was very caring, very, very caring boy. He was never picking on me, never in my school years. He never picked on me. When I left Burleigh Heads and moved to Foster, and I did year 6 again, because it's different in different New South Wales as well as Gold Coast. I just made some new friends. Before I left Burleigh Heads, we were both crying because he knew that we won't see each other, which I'll tell you a story in a minute about when I saw him. So we were both crying because he thought we'd never see each other again. And when I moved to Foster, I went to school as well. It was called Foster Primary. So I had to do school year 6 again. It's really weird. So I had to do year 6 again, Foster Primary, before I go to high school to do year 7, year 8, year 9 and 10. And I met 2 friends at Foster Primary that was so nice to me, just beautiful, nice people. I met Elizabeth Etok and I met Jessica Cooper. They were very nice friends. Elizabeth Etok is so nice to me all the time. She's never stopped being nice to me. She's just a sweet and caring and beautiful young lady. She's a lady now. She's got a beautiful boy and she's married. So she's a very nice person and we're still friends. Jessica Cooper, I'm not friends with her anymore. For reasons is that I invited over to my house a few times and we took her out to lunch at McDonald's and she was crying at the table because she missed her mum. But before we took her to McDonald's, she was crying in the McDonald's car park before we walked into McDonald's. And I asked her, are you going to be okay? Are you going to be okay? And she's like, I miss my mum, I miss my mum, I miss my mum. I said, it's only for one night. She's like, yeah, I know, but I miss my mum. I said, will you be okay if we go into McDonald's? She's like, yeah. I said, do you still want to stay the night? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. But she was giving me a headache. She was crying and crying. It's like someone, I don't know, rang her up and told her off on the phone or broke up with her, which she didn't have a boyfriend. I don't know, but it really upset me because I wanted a friend over for that night and it turned out that she just wanted to go home. So I didn't have a great night at my house with her being there. Not being mean if she's watching. I didn't have a great house when she was being there because she was crying even in the lounge room when we were sleeping, watching TV. I watched movies. We had popcorn, you know what normally you do when you have a friend over. And she was bawling her eyes out, crying. And I kept asking to her, do you want to go home? She's like, no, it's okay. It's all right, I can come for one night. I'll go home tomorrow. I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yeah. And I said, can you please stop crying? Because I'm asking you if you want to go home. You keep saying no. Your mum could take you home. We could drop you off to a train station. We could take you off to take you to a bus depot. We could drive you home. And she's like, no, it's okay. And I'm like, okay. And I was nice enough to say, okay. So I left her alone for a while. We were watching movies. And she cried again near my sister Sophie. And I'm like, oh, not again. Just crying and crying. Then I said, Jess, do you want to go home? Because you're crying a lot. You miss your mum. You're homesick. We can take you home. No. I don't want to go home. And I'm like, I'm sorry, Jess, but I can't let you stay over again because you're crying all the time. You're missing your mum. I keep asking you if you want to go home. You always say you don't want to go home. I don't know what to do. And I was getting so angry, like really angry. So I said to my mum and dad, Mum, Dad, Jessica's still crying. Crying, yes. Did you ask if she wants to go home? Yeah, I did. She doesn't want to go home. All right. So in the morning, we went and had breakfast, and she cried again. So I rang up her mum. I said to Jessica's mum, I said, your daughter's crying, your daughter misses you. She's like, oh, my lovely daughter misses me. I'm like, yeah, but she's been crying and crying. I've been asking if she wants to go home. She doesn't want to go home. So could you please pick her up? She's like, yeah, okay. So Jessica's mum went and picked her up from my house and took her home because she was like really hysterical. So she went home. But the thing that made me and Jessica break up wasn't because of the crying and she wanted to go home. It was something else. I went to her house and she's being very rude towards me in a way that friends shouldn't be to friends. By being rude, she ignored me. I asked what she wanted to eat because I was making dinner in her kitchen. She wouldn't talk to me. We went to a dance thing near where her caravan park was, and there was like a disco thing, so we were dancing on the stage and that. And she walked away from me and went and danced with her other friends. Like, she was just ignoring me like I wasn't there, and I hate when people do that. So I'm not friends with her anymore. So we broke the relationship so quickly. It wasn't funny. I couldn't spend time with her anymore. She was just too much a person that I couldn't be friends with, because the way she was treating me, in the respect that I didn't want to be treated. I never treated her in that respect. I always spoke to her, always asked her how she's going. I was upset when she got sick and things like that. But she treated me like dirt, so I said my goodbyes and we're not friends anymore. So that's my story about my friend Jessica Cooper. So another thing I wanted to tell you guys, that Michael Baker, I'm smiling because this is really good. This is really good. As I said, I'm married to Mitchell McBride. We got married in 2006. We went on a holiday, or I think it was a holiday. No, we lived in Queensland. I lived with my parents for a while. And me and my husband was going to the movies. We went to the movies, and I went and bought the tickets and bought the, when you buy the junk food or the popcorn or the drink or whatever. And we were in line, and guess who I met? Michael Baker. He's more grown up now. He's got a beard. And I spoke to him. I said, "Hi, how you going?" He's like, "Who's this?" I said, "It's Jennifer. Jennifer Tassis. Do you remember me?" "Jennifer Tassis?" "Wait a minute." "Yeah, I do." I said, "I'm married now." "You're married?" "Yeah, my name is Jennifer McBride." "Jennifer McBride?" "Yeah." "Oh my God, I haven't seen you for years." I know, I'm like, I know, I haven't seen you for years either. I just can't believe I've met you, seen you again. And he's like, "How you been?" And I said, "I'm been alright. How have you been?" He's like, "I've been good." "How's things with you?" I said, "Things are good with me." I asked how are things with him. He said things are good with him. He was with his mate, his friend, and we were just chatting, and I introduced my husband to Michael Baker. So my husband met Michael Baker for the first time, and they were chatting as well. And it was just good to see old friends from school. Like, I haven't seen him for so long, and I finally saw him again. It was like, I was so much in shock. I just couldn't believe it. Like, it was like, whoa, what? Yeah, so that was the best night at the movies, because I met my old friend that I haven't seen for years, and I finally saw him again. And the good thing about it, I got my husband to meet him, which that was really good. And my husband is just a sweetie. He was so nice towards him, and that was really good too. So that's when I started to meet Michael Baker. I haven't seen him for ages since then, but he lives in Queensland, so I'll probably, see him again eventually. So yeah, that's my stories at the moment. So if you like my stories talk, showing you my things, showing you things I bought for my nephew for his birthday, talking to you about my dinner meals and all that, showing you my guinea pigs cage and so forth, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I do more talks. Supposed to do them every Thursday, but at the moment I'm just doing it tonight because I'm not well. I do more talks supposed to be every Thursday, so don't forget to have a good night. Don't forget to smile. I love you lots. And then tomorrow night I'll be doing the makeup show. So yeah, so there's no talk tomorrow night. Well, I normally do talking as well as do makeup, but I love talking to you guys. You guys rock, really. So thank you very much for watching. I love you guys a lot. Don't forget to have a good night. Don't forget to smile. Thank you very much for all the support. Have a good night. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye.